friend's adventure truly begins in this episode, where they've seen Jinka. It's been a while since we've seen Jinka after all, because Jinka was this dude who was looking for power to become a fully fledged Katawara who could despise humans. It's not like he despised humans, more like he just didn't understand because of his past life. He had a twin brother, but he had to be separated from him because he had the fairy eyes. So the parents had to give him away. So he was raised by Katawara. And because of that, he saw his Katawara being hunted by humans. So because of that, he grew up hating humans. And that thought, he nearly gave humans a try. So he met Tama, and then as time went on, he still strives for that power of feeling weak as a child. But now he streams as that power to comfort him, give him a sense of justification why he wants it in the end, of feeling weak as a child. He finally gets that power. Now he can't even control himself. He's a fully fledged beast that only attacks anything on sight. He has become so powerful to the point he's destroyed a very powerful sea god, devouring it and causing the sea to go rashly out of control. And now he has become, in a way, a final boss. So powerful that it'll take some of equal measure or even greater to take him out. And Senya has a lot to do with this in the end of the day. Because what they do is pretty much they are on a JRPG quest line. You can honestly tell, they see their main goal. They have a lot of things they have to take care of and stuff, Not just take care of Jinka, take care of the boy people, release his father, and stuff like that. At the same time, Tsukiko is on her own little mission of wanting to become strong. But there's always that question that comes to mind. What is strength? What it means to be strong. As you've seen before, a lot of anime, manga, and even other forms of media has talked about this of strength. Everyone thinks, when they think of strength, they always think of power, of might, all the time. But there's different ways of being strong, being cunning, being wise, being good at something. All forms of strength that gives you a strong resolution out of life. So because of that, we don't really get to see that kind of strength being fully displayed that is anything at the forefront all the time. For instance, there's an anime out right now called The Elusive Samurai, where the main character can't fight for nothing, but he is good at running. He is good, really good at running. He is good at tricking his opponents, and he wins all the time. Same thing as Prince Boji from Ranking of Kings, a very weak, small giant, but he's small, has no strength, can lift up a regular sword, but after learning an art that requires no strength, he was able to become the strongest person in his nation, showing there's all kinds of strengths. Don't just go for the one that's mainstream and mainline. Go for the one that is best suits you. Use what you can. But I'm going deep into this, in a way. But starting off with their quest line, they have to go see a little cat that can see the future with a little marble. It's always a freaking cat, but this one is very cute. And he'll offer you a fortune if you give him something nice in return. Like most cats they like shiny things, pretty things. Getting a cute little stone, a little pebble that looks like a cat itself, it will take it. It will tell you something very important for something that's kind of, in a way, not that meaningful in life. But then again, one person's trash is another person's treasure. So the cat was really fascinated with those kind of things. Pretty much telling him the first thing he needs to do is to go outside. Go outside, and there he meets someone who's related to the mountain god, Tyson, a god that was wandering around that was being harassed by the void people. And seeing his purpose was to stay outside just to help him. So that way Lord Titan will go and see his sister, and they'll solve to see what they need to do next. And this is where things start to kick up a notch. Things started to happen. They go on the beach to enjoy themselves, to loosen themselves up, because they have a lot to do right now, a lot on their mind, you could say. And especially when Senya himself, he doesn't really know what he needs to do. First, he just says he'll see what he can do to help out Jinka, but now he also needs to find out what the Void People are. That Jinka and the Void People's path are one of the same. You got to find a way to stop the Void People, to release Jinka, so that way he's able to fight him and find a way to set him back to normal. Well, at least normal as you can get him. I don't think when you get that sort of power, you can never go back to what you really were in the past. Because that's just a lot of power. So Senya needs to figure that thing out as well. And now, after meeting a dog on the beach, he now has to find his father, which he is right now prisoner by the mountain god. So it seems like they have to go to this mountain god in order to set things in motion right now. And after that, Senya once again is being tormented by these Void People. These Void People keep sending off people, controlling them with lots of energy, causing them to go berserk. And sometimes Senya can save them, and sometimes he can't. He was able to save the Tizen, but however, he was not able to save this dog, however, because the dog was too old, and going through the process of that much energy through his body was too much for him to handle. So the dog had to say goodbye. Oh, why did it be the dog? It's always the dog. Don't let it be the dog. Why can't it be the cat, man? No one really cares about cats like that. We like dogs. Well, at least here in America, man, we're more dog people. We love the dogs. They're cute and cuddly and just goofy and funny and stuff. We just love the dogs. But yeah, this dog was a friend of Senya's father since he was a child. And he was saying how even since then the father had a strong sense of justice and hated wicked things in the world. But it made him too stubborn and kind of naive at the end of the day, to the point that they were spatting things out a lot. So he says, go rescue your father and bring him back to what he used to be. And now Senya, realizing what he has to do, he really do need to stop these Void People, because more creatures will be controlled. And even if he does set them free, doesn't mean they'll be able to survive the effects of being controlled over. So there goes that right there. Now let's talk about Tsukiko. Tsukiko's, once again, is with the meaning of strength. She still feels like, despite her training, and she's really good at it, she is pretty much female Shinsuke. Shinsuke was also looking for strength, looking to be strong to catch up with his allies. But as time goes on, he found that strength lies in other places, and what he best could do was with spiritual connections. How he taught Senya how to go into people's worlds and to connect with them, to free them for wherever it may be. Even talk to his own Katawara from within him, and now all his Katawara are beside him as a partner, as friends, as comrades. So Shinsuke's true power lies within that, which will be shown later on as well throughout the show. Now, Tsukiko is going through the same thing. She's trying to find strength where she should not be looking for. She's always looking ahead of other people. A lot of artists do this, where they're good at their work, but they see someone else's work, and they see, like, wow, this is that superior than mine, so therefore I must copy their work. They try to do it, and they get a little good at it, but they're not satisfied at all, until someday someone will come across them and says, I like the work you did before, but it wasn't as good. Yeah, but it was you, you were able to do your own style about it. It may not be better in your eyes or what it is, but it was your style. Now take that style and perfect it. So the question is what is Tsukiko's style? She is so young, so she'll have time to discover that. But right now she used her womanly charm to beat Tizen at the end of the day, and Tizen will help her out of getting strong. How he'll do that, we'll see next episode. But yeah, so it seems like everyone has stuff on their mind. Tama is worried about Jinka, Senya is worried about Destiny, and Tsukiko is worried about her being weak. So it's just like a JRPG, you join some comrades, you're on a big quest, but you have a lot of stuff going on, and you really need to face those inner demons within inside in order to find your true resolution in life. JRPG. But yeah, a good episode, It's helping the characters find the resolve and seeing what they need to do next on their quest in order to really find some sort of peace within their lives. You know, that's how most quests like. It's not always something that you want to do, which is something that you just jump into. Just think about it. Tsukiko, if all this didn't happen, Tsukiko would still be in her village playing with the children. Senya will also still be in the village, but they were being attacked by a mad god, and that led to one thing to another. They were attacked by a mad god again. It seemed like every time they were being attacked because of the Void People, their destiny kept getting stronger and stronger and connected to the Void People, and now they're on this quest because of them. They never asked for this, but they got this at the end of the day. So I guess it's something they just couldn't help. It just happens. But those are the best quest lines of all time. You really think about it. So anyways, that's running the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this vid. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This is the Madcrownxox. I'm Anime. Signing out.